Hi and welcome to another Geoguessr video. So this is a bit of a different Geoguessr video for me. It's not a play along or a perfect score hunt or anything. It's just a few odd things I've discovered in Norway. Some of them are from the Bergen area, so it's things I've seen while driving around in Bergen, and some things are stuff that I know from before. So there are only 5 locations. If you want to check out these locations yourself, I will leave a link in the description. Let's get going and let's see what we get. Okay, round 1. So the odd thing here is that if you see this pedestrian crossing warning sign, this is an old one with 5 stripes. It's an old one called Man with Hat, and it was later changed to the same Man with Hat but with 4 stripes, and now it's 4 stripes and a more gender neutral person on the sign instead of the what was called the Man with Hat. You can see if you go further down. It's the same for the pedestrian crossing signs. So here it's the same figure you will see in the previous sign now on new signs. But still, there are some places where you see the old signs. Also, not noticed this before, but there's a heart on this wall. This one is in Bergen, and it is in this area here. That's the pedestrian crossing just here. So this one is around there somewhere. Let's go for the next one. So this one is a very interesting location, and there are a lot of arrows around here. First of all, we can see we have the new pedestrian crossing sign, but we do also have, on the other side of the road, we have the very old Man with Hat and 5 lines. Not only that, so I'm going to spend some time on it at this junction. If we go down here, we can see the old Man with Hat with 4 lines. And if we go a bit further down, you can see a sign here, and this ties into a few other things that you see. So the road numbers, they aren't always up to date on Google Maps, and here they aren't even up to date on that sign. So if we scroll into this area, which is in Bergen, and there's this junction here, that's where we started. So you can see on Google Maps it still says 556 for that direction, and it says 557 for the other direction, but they are, in fact, both of them are 573 is the road number here. And if we go up here, and this sign is still here today, there's a 556 road number on here, but if we go further down this road, not into the Shell garage, but even further down here, we have to go a bit down here. Look at this sign here, you can see that has a right road number 573. Someone who's responsible for updating all of these road numbers are not doing their job properly. In fact, I think this road here that says 557 is in fact a 556, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of issues with the road numbering in Google Maps in Norway, and especially around Bergen. Let's just guess where it is, and move on to the next one. Okay, this one, we're not in Bergen here, but we are in Cheen, as you can see there. This is quite unusual because it has they have the road names in Norwegian, both with Latin letters and Cyrillic letters. So they haven't translated the road names to Russian. This is very close to Russia, but they've just transcribed them into Cyrillic from Latin letters, which I find quite odd. I remember first time I saw this, and I wasn't aware of it. It was in either duel or in a battle royale distance, and most people guessed in Russia. And I realized, because it said Kirkenes there, I realized that it was obviously in Norway. Kirkegata is here, and I think we are there or something. Okay, we're back in Bergen, and I've already really talked about the 573 being incorrect on Google Maps. So this bit here is just after this junction. The house you see there is this house. But the unusual thing here is the 573 sign is missing a border, which is quite odd. If you go further down this road, going back to this junction here, there's also another sign missing that border. But if we carry on further down here, let's see, it's moving a bit slowly. There's a sign down there. See if we can move to it. Which is displaying correctly with the border. So why they were missing the border on these is a bit weird. But the main thing with this one as well was the fact that the road number on Google Maps is incorrect. And then the final one is, I think this is something that was put up as a joke. This is a pedestrian crossing in a place called Öje, which is close to the Swedish border. And someone changed the man with hat to a Ministry of Silly Walk from Monty Python. And I think they did it about 10 years ago, and it's still there. So it's quite unusual. I think that this one has been on the news, and it's also inspired other countries to change some of their pedestrian crossing signs to similar ones. So let's go into it. Öje is here. Somewhere I've been, not been on that street itself. So we're in Storgata. This is the bank we can see here. But it's a very interesting concept that people go around changing signs and it not being changed. If I'm not mistaken, I saw a news story about someone putting up a sign in Stockholm as well, which was a traffic sign that was not official, but it was still up because it was helpful, and because it'd been up so long, they never took it down. So let's guess this one, and so yes, so there were 5 unusual locations or odd things in Norway. 3 of them in Bergen are things I've seen myself, and then 2 other things I knew about, which were a bit out of the norm. Anyway, as always, if you like these videos and would like to see some more, please consider subscribing to the channel, also hitting the like button and leaving a comment, and I shall see you again for another Geoguessr video. Bye for now.